Dhoni, oh my god, what a legend he is. Yeah. As I said, he will go down as one of the greatest all-time Indian cricket players in the history.
Yeah, he's a wonderful cricketer.
Exactly. And it's not just the fact that he's a brilliant cricketer, it's the fact that he had amazing knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
He knew how to read each situation perfectly. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sim, joined by the Sim and Mandeep.
Hey everyone.
And guys, we have a very different and a special video today. Today we're checking out a special thank you video for MS Dhoni. I'm sure most of you guys know who he is. He's a legend in the cricket world. And both of us are huge fans of cricket and of Dhoni as well. The things he's done for the Indian cricket team, and he's changed the whole cricketing stage. You know what I mean? He's brought so many new ideas, so many new things with his captaincy, with all these great ideas that he has behind the stumps. He's just an incredible person. So all of you were asking us to react to it, and we know we're a bit late. Hopefully you guys can still appreciate it. Now Dhoni, for us, or for me at least, he's one of the all-time greatest players to go down in history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His name will always be remembered as one of the greatest finishers in the whole of cricket industry, not just Indian cricket. He's such an absolute legend. He's changed the whole cricketing world. And it's all thanks to him that we got so many titles. We won that World Cup, the T20 World Cup, the Champions Trophy. So he's done so many amazing things. And I've seen them all. You know what I mean? During my lifetime. I grew up watching MS Dhoni. And I remember when he hit that final ball for 6 in the World Cup as well. All those memories are still with me. It's sad to see him go. But he was getting at that age.
Yeah.
Where sooner or later he was going to retire. So this is a special video done by Crickbuzz as like a tribute to MS Dhoni and his life. So we can't really check out what they've done. If you do enjoy this reaction, make sure to show the video some love by clicking the like button. If you're new in the channel, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That really helps us out. And without any further ado, let's jump straight to our reaction, guys. We're so excited to check this out. What a legend he is, MS Dhoni.
For me, Dhoni is, I don't need a sentence.
Three words, right?
The coolest one.
I think he's made a lot of selfless choices along the way in his journey. That's who MS is for you.
For me, MS Dhoni is a very passionate
legend as well.
Cricketer. Knows his ability and always backs his ability with calmness personified.
He became a leader.
Millions to inspire. He looks so different.
उसके बाद लोग उसके जैसा बनना चाहने लगे.
उम्मीद करते हैं कि रिटायर ही ना हो कभी, पर एक दिन किसी सबको रिटायर तो होना ही है. कि जो उनका इम्पैक्ट रहा है ना पूरी टीम पे, पूरे गेंदबाज पे, भारतीय क्रिकेट पे, वो काबिले तारीफ है और उनको उनकी भरपाई करना इतना आसान नहीं.
So many memories.
It's incredible that someone who came from places like Ranchi, Kharagpur, and then strode across the world scene like a giant, never seemed to have any trouble adapting to a different level of cricket. That's what differentiates champions from others. I didn't hear of him really for a long time until a producer told me, I've just seen this man bat. He's got long hair. He says he walks like a bull. He bats like he owns the place. Forget everybody. Remember MS Dhoni.
इंडियन टीम मौका इतनी मुश्किल से मिलता है तो हर प्लेयर चाहता है कि उस मौके को भुना लें. वो रन आउट हुए तो उनके लिए एक बड़ा झटका था. पर इंसान है कि वो ज़्यादा इमोशन दिखाते नहीं हैं. मैं तो अगर मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्रेशन दूँ फेस का तो ऐसा था मैं. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, ऐसा करके मैं बोला था अपने आप को. और हम लोग एक्चुअली वर लाफिंग कि द्रविड़ भी साथ में थे, और जो कि द्रविड़ बहुत शांत स्वभाव के प्लेयर है. हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि यार ये एक्चुअली रियल में हो रहा है जिस तरह से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी. हर कॉर्नर में शॉट लगाए, बड़े शॉट लगाए, छक्के चौके. वो उनका एक पहला जो इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे जो एक शुरुआती दौर का जो मैच था, वहाँ तक दर्शा दिया कि कितने बड़े प्लेयर हैं और कितना महान प्लेयर बनने के लिए भारत के लिए खेल रहा है.
Anyone who knew MS at that point always knew the fact that he was a very astute cricketer, a very astute person, someone who was very sharp at all points. You know, he was on the button. He knew what he wanted to do. He was very clear about, you know, what he was trying to achieve for himself as a cricketer who represented the country. And also, you know, when he was a captain of the team, you also felt that, you know, he wanted all of us to do well. And he built that kind of an atmosphere. When I went to MS and said, you know, give me the ball, I want to bowl in the bowl out, he said, yeah, okay, do it. I know you'll do it. So I think the beauty of that World Cup was that everyone in that ground, no matter where we were on the field, when he made that decision to give Jogi the ball, we just trusted.
Big decision.
You know, so every decision that was made, every call that was taken was trusted by each one of us on the field and just off the field, just outside the ropes as well. And I think that's what created that magic of 2007.
That World T20 in South Africa changed a lot of things. We know it led to the birth of T20 cricket in its modern form as we know
IPL
it. But
also.
the single biggest gain, beyond being the catalyst for the IPL, was the arrival of MS Dhoni. As someone who could lead from the front, who when the going got tough was really calm. That was the first we saw of him. And yet who in times of victory was not grandstanding, was not putting himself there in front.
That's very Dhoni.
Coming in, becoming the lead player for Chennai Super Kings. It started a love story with Chennai Super Kings that has just grown and grown and grown and grown and magnificent. The first IPL in 2010, all those Champions League trophies, but more than anything else, the finishes. I asked Rahul Dravid once many years ago, I said, why Dhoni, why not Dhoni at 3? He said, because nobody will finish like him at number 6. He's far more valuable at 6. We'll find a 3, but we won't find someone who finishes like him. And then the legend of Dhoni finishing grew. That game in Dharamshala, where, as I've often said, I saw this ball, white ball going against the night sky like it was a meteor headed somewhere. The game in Sri Lanka, where 14-15 together the last over, refusing singles, wanting to finish it himself. The aura, just the feeling of Dhoni, the finisher, just grew and grew and grew. And to be honest, even in the commentary box, if it was 90 of 7 overs, as it once was in the IPL, you didn't think it was over. You said, how is he going to find a way out? Not will he find a way out.
2011 is something which was very important tournament when you are playing in front of your home crowd. World Cup is a big stage, and as far as bowling was concerned, you know, for a keeper to be constantly communicating with bowler at times it's hard job to do, and he had enough trust in me.
Zahir did amazing in that World
Take
Cup.
the initiative or take the lead with that regard. That really worked very well throughout my career, and MS as captain, you know, was always the case.
और महेंद्र सिंह धोनी की यही क्लास थी, यही खास बात थी कि वो टीम को अपने साथ लेके चलते थे. और आप 2011 की बात कर रहे हैं, मैं तो कहूँगा कि उसके बाद से लेके अब तक 2019 तक भी, कि अगर आप विराट कोहली की भी बात करें, कोच रवि शास्त्री की बात करें, तो उनके लिए भी एक पिलर है. युवराज सिंह की जगह महेंद्र सिंह धोनी गए, तो गए और उन्होंने क्या किया वो तो मुझे कहने की जरूरत नहीं. आंकड़े दर्शाते हैं कि केवल स्किल ही नहीं, उनका जो दिमाग है, उनकी जो विल थी, वो उन्हें कहाँ तक लेके गई है.
Yuvraj, I saw young Kohli over there.
Backing his abilities, I think that's been the greatest asset which he had playing cricket. He has pushed the game to that stage where the bowlers are feeling the pressure and they're committing those errors which he can really capitalize on, and that is something which shows in MS Dhoni, the great finisher.
He's only been captain of India for 6 years. In those 6 years, MS Dhoni has got IPL titles, Champions League titles, but with India, he's got a World T20, he's got a World Cup win. And you could say that all that is because there were all these great players around him. Then he comes to England for the Champions Trophy and he says, I need an opening batsman. So who's my opening batsman?
Rohit Sharma.
You're my opening batsman.
Yeah.
It's changed Rohit Sharma's life. What a role he has had to play in the evolution of Chahal and Kuldeep.
Yeah.
I've been very lucky to have had the stump mic
Great
turned on, and
bowlers.
I've heard some very, very interesting instructions. There's almost as if someone's providing the voice and the bowlers are following. I think he's played a magnificent role in the development of people, and I think in the smooth transition of Dhoni to Kohli is one of his biggest moments. I think he's got an uncanny ability to just live in the moment and back a player when he asks him to do difficult things.
सिंगल डबल में उन्होंने अपनी लाइफ ज़िंदगी बना दी और भारत को फिर छक्के चौकों से फिनिश किया गेम को.
His biggest legacy has been the fact that every time he's there at the crease, you have hope. You know, it doesn't matter what the situation is. He has played that kind of innings pretty much throughout his career.
I, as a cricketer, as a friend, am grateful to him for all that he's been to me and the leader that he's been to me.
अलग सी काबिलियत थी, अलग सा टैलेंट था जो कि एट द बेस्ट हाईएस्ट लेवल पे उन्होंने एक्सप्लोर किया. सो थैंक यू धोनी.
ग्रेट कैप्टन और ग्रेट टीम मैन और इंडियन क्रिकेट को जो इतना योगदान और आगे तक लेके गए उसके लिए मेरा ही नहीं सबका थैंक यू वेरी मच.
What endeared him to me even more was once he gave up the captaincy, there was no song and dance about it, there was no grandstanding, come look at me captain, greatest, I am abdicating, look at me. No, just that's it for me, thank you.
और मैं तो हमेशा से कहता रहा हूँ कि महेंद्र सिंह धोनी जब भी जाएंगे तब आपको उनकी ना रियल वैल्यू उनकी पता लगेगी.
Very well said, yeah. Oh my god.
Ah, that was amazing video.
Right, I just got me so emotional as well because I have all these amazing memories of Dhoni finishing the game, doing all this amazing work throughout his career. I'm getting a bit emotional that he's retiring now. Like, who's going to be the finisher now for India?
No, he can't retire too early.
You know what I mean? But he's getting at that age, unfortunately, where he's going to have to retire now. That's why. And with COVID-19, didn't help because there's been no cricket basically for like a whole year. You know what I mean? We've been missing out on so much cricket. There was supposed to be World Cup right here in Australia actually this year. I think that's been postponed as well. So that's not good news. You know what I mean? But still, Dhoni, oh my god, what a legend he is. As I said, he will go down as one of the greatest all-time Indian cricket players in the history.
He's a wonderful cricketer.
Exactly. And it's not just the fact that he's a brilliant cricketer, it's the fact that he had amazing knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
He knew how to read each situation perfectly.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's so many games where we were watching it live and you're like, there's no way India's going to win now. But then he would do something, he would put the right bowler on, he would have the fielding exactly where like the batsman would hit it. There's so many games I can remember actually. There's so many. I can't even name them all. That he had every single
he had
aspect.
some magic trick in his hand.
Yeah, I don't know what he does, but he knew exactly what to do to get that wicket or to get that run out, to do something that you wouldn't expect. To pull off a miracle basically. You know what I mean? He could do those amazing things. And when he was batting, like as Harsha Bhogle said it really well, and I always love Harsha Bhogle's commentary. You know what I mean? He has such good knowledge of the cricket world because he's been in the industry for so long. But he was a really powerful statement and a very true statement he said. He said as long as Dhoni was in the game, even when there were like 90 runs required from the last 7 overs, let's say, and you know Dhoni was still batting, no one would question would India win. What they would ask is how is India going to win? Because Dhoni is there. Exactly. How is Dhoni going to score? No one's going to question is he going to score or not. It's a matter of how is he going to win. Is he going to do his famous helicopter shot? Is he going to do a little ramp, little scoop shot? You know, just go down the wicket and hit it for a 6. So you never know what to expect from Dhoni. Like all the bowlers, I feel sorry for them. Like during the last 5 overs, if they have to bowl to Dhoni and they know the game's on the line, everyone's so nervous. Like he's known as one of the greatest finishers. And that's what he said. Harsha Bhogle was cautioning, I think he said Rahul Dravid, he's having a chat once with Rahul Dravid, that why don't you put him in number 3, like for IPL. And he said, we can always find a good number 3 player, but we can never find a good number 6 or an amazing number 6 as Dhoni. And he's right. You know what I mean? To be able to come off at the end of an innings and to just score so quick and so effortlessly to win you the game, there's very few talents like that in the world. Some players remind me, like Glenn Maxwell has the ability where he just comes in, smashes quick runs. Dhoni is just next level. Like nothing compares to Dhoni's finishing ability. You know what I mean? He just comes in and just takes the game away from you. You think you're winning, and then you see Dhoni come on, and oh my god. And whenever he comes on the pitch, the crowd erupts. Oh my god. Everyone just says Dhoni, Dhoni.
Shouting all over.
You know what I mean? Shouting everywhere. The amount of fan base he has is just incredible. And he deserves it.
Yeah, of course it
You know, he said, I didn't realize he'd only been a captain for 6 years. I've been watching Dhoni for so long. For as long as I remember, he's been the captain of India's team. And for me, I thought it was a lot longer.
Duration.
Yeah, 6 years is not a very long time for a captain. But the thing is, what's more impressive is what he did during those 6 years. You know what I mean?
Time span doesn't matter.
Exactly. T20 World Cup, One Day World Cup, Championship Trophy. The birth of IPL came from that T20 World Cup. All these amazing things, all thanks to Dhoni and the work he did for the Indian Cricketing League. You know what I mean? He is just a legend, guys. And I get this question asked a lot of times, actually, that why don't you support the Australian cricket team? Or if it was a match between Australia and India, who would you support? And I always say this, some people might not agree, but the answer I give is I support Australia in everything,
Yeah.
except when it comes to cricket.
Yeah.
Because cricket is in our blood, you know what I mean? We can't see anyone else.
Winning.
Exactly.
In front of our
If
eyes.
if it's anyone else, Australia's playing, then it's fine. But if they're playing India, then it's India all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are similar in my situation as well. Where even if they're living overseas, the bond they share with the Indian cricketing team,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Playing gully cricket when you're growing up, watching Tendulkar, watching Rendra Sehwag, those kind of things you can't take out from a person.
You can't deny that fact.
Exactly, you can't deny that heritage. All that thing just sticks with you. And for me, like cricket, if India's playing any team, I support India all the way. Like, oh my god. But going back to Dhoni, as I said, the things he's done is just amazing.
Yeah.
And in this video, I'm glad they brought all these other legends as well. So Zaheer Khan himself is an amazing bowler. And that World Cup win, the one-day World Cup win, was also mainly due to his bowling as well. Not mainly, but he had a very critical role to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Major role.
Exactly. When he would come in like the 35th over and do reverse swing, oh my god, and just blow away the stumps, the middle stump, the left stump, oh my god, he would just go crazy. He had all these amazing players, and as I said, you know, Dhoni, yes, he had all these incredible players around him to help him win all these titles, do all this amazing work. But his captaincy, because you need one person guiding, you need one person controlling the game, reading the
course.
game.
Yeah.
You can have all these amazing players, but if there's no one leading them, then everything falls apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have that one stable guy in the middle.
Yeah.
That's very cool. He's known as Captain Cool. And there's a reason for that. Nothing phases him. No matter how much the other team sledges him, no matter what the other team does while he's batting or wicket keeping, nothing phases him. You know what I mean? He just stands there, Captain Cool. You can throw whatever you want at me. Nothing's gonna bother me. That's one of his greatest quality. And that's a very hard quality to acquire. Because people, they get angry or they get upset really easily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's emotionally stable.
Yeah, he's very stable. Nothing
Yeah.
phases him. And that's why he's been able to do all these amazing things. Whereas now you have Virat Kohli, who's a bit more intense, a bit more volatile, but he's a different kind of character. And
Yeah.
for me, Virat Kohli right now is my favorite cricketer
Yeah.
in the whole world. I think there's no one else better to follow MS Dhoni's footsteps than Virat Kohli. I can't think of anyone else taking over captaincy
No.
as good as Virat Kohli did after Dhoni just decided to not be a captain anymore. And Virat, he's just changed the game as well. But this video is dedicated to Dhoni, so we'll stick to Dhoni. If I start talking about Virat Kohli, we're going to be here for a long time. But as I said, so Zaheer Khan, Mohammad Kaf, I was very surprised to see him. It's been a long time since I've seen Mohammad Kaf, and he used to be an exceptional fielder. Oh my god. Like him, he reminded me of Jonty Rhodes. But the things Mohammad Kaf used to do in the fielding, he would save so many runs, even if he wasn't bowling. He would take all these amazing catches, stop all these amazing runs, stop all these boundaries, and all that little bit helped.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stopping a 4 and reducing it down to 3, you might think he only saved 1 run. But when it comes to closing the game,
Yeah, granted.
every single 1 run counts. The difference between chasing like 15 runs in the last 1 over compared to like 12 runs, you might think the difference is not that huge, but it makes a massive difference, guys, when it comes to the final few overs.
Yeah.
Each one they save is critically important.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the one thing that's improved a lot actually of the Indian cricket team, their fielding. Under Virat Kohli and all these new young guys,
Yeah,
the
they have
the cricketing environment just changed so much as well. Everyone's an incredible fielder now, and it's good to see that, you know, when everyone's aware about the fitness levels. And Dhoni, his fitness, like he's not a young guy anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's quite old, but his fitness is better than most of the young guys you'll see coming through. Like the way he runs between the wickets, if you see Dhoni and Kohli playing together, oh my god, they make so many 1s into 2s just because of how quick they are between the wickets.
Yeah.
And that also makes the other team fumble because they see him running. So in terms of the one, they throw the ball and it goes somewhere else and they sneak another one. And that's because they have so much pressure. They're so intimidating, both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have a presence about, as soon as they walk on, they have so much presence about them on the
Right.
field. But I can keep talking about Dhoni and Kohli, guys. Cricket is one of my biggest passions. So I'm going to have to stop myself before I keep on rambling about cricket and how much I love cricket. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to say thank you, Dhoni, from us as well. What you've done for the Indian cricket team is just, nothing can compare to it. You know what I mean? You have done an amazing work, and you, as I said, you will go down in history as one of the all-time greatest captain, greatest wicketkeeper, greatest everything basically, greatest player. So he's also a great human being, you know what I mean, in life as well. He's such a cool character. He gets along with everyone. Everyone gets along with him.
He's down to earth.
He's very down to earth. Yeah, very humble. His character on field and off field are very similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He stays true to his nature, which is one of his greater things and why he has such a huge fan following. Because he is
has
a captain
earned,
cool.
yeah,
And he's earned
earned this fame.
everything. He's earned all the respect he gets from everyone around the world. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you share the video some love by clicking on the like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. That really helps us out. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye-bye.